Hey guys, how's it going? This is Jed. I had a number of requests asking how I did my Rapid Strike and Mag Strike integration. This one that you guys have seen a couple times right here. I'm not going to be replicating this exact mod because I didn't particularly have any need to build another one, but I am going to be incorporating another Rapidfire 20 into another similar build I'm doing this time around. Instead of just a Mag Strike and a Rapidfire 20, this is for the Merge Masters contest. I'm going to actually be underbarreling this on a more rifle type integration. So, but a lot of the basics are the same, so I did want to at least take the opportunity to show you guys that since you asked me. For the Rapidfire 20, this is the older red one. I did have one issue with getting this top piece off right here. This one seemed to be glued on mine. Normally you can undo the screws and just slide it out apart, but I essentially had to destroy this piece of it to get it apart, which is not what I wanted, but it's just how it works sometimes. So, but this part right here has the switch on it, which is just held in by a spring, so make sure when you take this apart your spring doesn't fly out, or at least you know where it is. So this just comes out with some long screws. You take that out, set that aside. I'm just going to put this out of the way here so I don't lose it. And then this is held together by a lot of screws. I just put it back together, so I'm just going to take it back apart real quick. Go. Alright, so once you're able to get this part here, here's how the internals of the Rapidfire 20 look. It's not really that complicated. Normally you would have here your pump arm, which would be here. As you can see, I cut it off because I'm going to lead this into my the way I'm going to custom design the air system in this particular rifle. But the air comes down through this tube here into this first stage valve, which is triggered by this. So when this valve is not actuated, it limits the airflow for single fire or a slower rate of air pressure. When it is on, it allows the air to pass through much quicker, making it rapid fire. So then from here you've got the main valve, which is just triggered by a real simple switch right here, and then that goes up into the firing mechanism. Now for the particular one that I did, what I actually did is, if you can look right here, see if I get a real close up right here, there's actually a little bit of tubing in between the valve that actuates how fast it does. So I just simply cut right there. I cut right there so that way I can just go directly to this valve. I actually took this valve out altogether on my other Rapidfire 20, and then I ran a new hose off of this. So that way it's always full auto. If you don't want to do that in particular, you don't have to. But that's what I did on my particular build. Otherwise, the way that I relocated the trigger is I cut right here underneath the tank. I took the tank out, so essentially where this tubing part is right here, you just want to cut completely across here. If you're not going to use the tank, just completely cut across there. And then make sure you keep this part, this trigger part, intact. And what you can do with that is, like I did, is by keeping that part intact, I was able to put this whole assembly right here. And as you can see, well, you probably can't really see in there, there's only the one single valve in there, and that comes out into my source. So you're essentially just separating off the tank right here, and then retain your trigger system and put that wherever it is you want. So those are just some of the basics. I will have some other pictures of the final build of this one, but hopefully that gives you some of the information you're looking for as far as how to integrate the Rapidfire 20 into a mag strike or anything else with a relocated trigger. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and feel free to ask me on my channel. Always happy to help you guys out.